Hello everyone. So for any construction, it is important that you choose materials, right materials. So when we are choosing materials, first thing we see is the performance. Performance in the sense, what is its strength, hardness, toughness, all these properties look at. Then we look at also human comfort requirements. This materials is able to give us comfort or not, okay, in the sense of thermal comfort, light comfort, sound comfort. And also, we have to look above. The third thing is environmental and sustainability. So, when we're choosing the materials, it is important that we are able to recycle it. It should have a recycling potential, and it should not emit a lot of carbon dioxide. So, carbon emission should be less for those materials. So, what we do is we calculate the life cycle of the materials. So in this life cycle uh, assessment, we are able to know how much carbon is emitted from the use of that materials in our construction. So in life cycle, if you say as life cycle looks like from born to death, similarly how the material is produced to its use until it is the use is over, okay, till it's no more able to perform. So for example, let me take concrete. So when we look at life cycle assessment, so at every stage, we look at how much carbon is emitted starts from extraction. So in order to make a concrete, you need cement, sand, aggregate. So you are extracting this raw materials like limestone, sandstone from the quarry. So you need some trucks, you need some vehicles which is using fuel. So you're emitting carbon dioxide for extraction. You need some equipments to excavate, okay, and then to grind, to mix in the factory, even to bring that to the site, that materials. So all these things is emitting carbon dioxide. So we are calculating all this carbon dioxide emitted at every stage. So first is extraction and manufacturing. Then you are going to use it in construction site. And then we have also operational energy that we use during the maintenance or use of the building. Okay. Then finally, after the building, so you made the concrete building. So maybe 50 years, 100 years, it's no more, you are able to repair it. The life is gone. So you are going to demolish the building. So in demolition also you need some equipments that is going to break those building, and then you're going to use again some vehicles, the trucks to carry this all this waste to throw in the landfill. So again you are going to emit the carbon dioxide. So this all whole procedure, every steps, the carbon emission is calculated till its use. So this is called a life cycle assessment. So it is important that the materials that you use should have less carbon emission. Okay, so how can we do that? First thing is buying the materials which is locally available. Okay, so if you are going for local availability, so the distance covering for bringing those materials is less, right? So as it is less, so your carbon emission is also reduced because the path is less. The vehicle will use less fuel to travel this short distance than if you are buying it from other countries or you are going through ship or flying. So this is how you are able to calculate this life cycle and look into the environmental parameter. And also in environmental consideration, we also look at energy efficient building. Okay, we have to use like solar panels. So there is active and passive design. Active design is where you use the equipments, like for example you are in this building and you're feeling hot, so you're using AC, air conditioning. So when you're using the air conditioning, so you should buy a air conditioning equipment which uses less energy. For example, for water use, you're using tap. So the fixtures should be low flow fixtures so that the water should not come very heavily because you may waste water. So it should be low flow. In passive designs, it's like you're going to use solar panels for energy instead of using the electricity from the fuel, so from the sunlight. So that is passive design, or you're orienting your building such that the sunlight comes in your house and you are using less of artificial energy. So this is the way you can design an energy efficient building, then you should use green materials, yes, where you look into this life cycle assessment, or something which can be recycled or reused those metals after its life is over. And then and the third thing is the C&D waste, which is we call as construction and demolition waste. So this will study, I will be explaining this in next videos about waste management. That is very important as a part of sustainability and environmental consideration. Thank you.